Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you guys sick of having kinked hoses like this? You don't really have a lot of places to work here. I got a solution I just picked up and I'm going to show you that. This is obviously a little bit of an over dramatization because I could probably get by here without this thing being kinked. But the point is this is so low to the ground. I'm going to call it an error from the plumber, but it's so hard to get on and off with this small clearance that I'm going to put a 90 on here to solve that problem. All right, guys, so I got this 90 here that I just picked up. I'll post a link to it in the description so you guys can find it. It's solid brass. We'll open it up and take a look at it here. Really quite simple. This does spin, which is something I wasn't sure about from the description. It looked like, you know, this could be fixed where you have to screw the whole thing around in circles, and I was worried that this piece here wouldn't even be enough clearance to do that, but that's not a concern because this does free spin. So they come with a washer inside, this little protective cap on the end. To note, they also did give you a spare washer too, so that's nice. So this elbow itself is 2 inches to the L, and then the height of it is basically another 1 3/4 inches. For additional ease, I like to use a lot of these quick connects on most of my hose connections, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on there before we put this onto the house. So I already got a pretty good washer seated in here, so put this guy on. And I found with these, you just get them nice and hand tight, and they're really good. You don't even really need to put a pliers on them, so we'll put this on the house and then just be able to run the hose straight into it. Okay, so if you haven't seen these quick connects, I showed you this side. This is what the other side looks like that goes in the end of your hose. I did just take some of my older ones. I've been using these for years, but they do get a little bit weathered where you just kind of, I take some silicone spray to kind of loosen them up again. So I just did that to those the other day. This particular one here's a newer one. So yeah, you just bring that collar back and then that pops in there. Sometimes it takes just a little bit to get that collar back, but that's seated in. And I can also post a link to these in the description. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this guy on, and then this will be the last time that I have to struggle with this angle and not being able to reach in here as easily. I think that's going to work really nice. So I'll go ahead and take my channel locks to it and just give it a little bit of extra tightening. These 2 nubs actually work really nice in the little jaws of the channel locks too. Okay, there we go, guys. So now we got a complete 90. And if I wanted, I could even though this is tight, this thing still swivels a little bit, which is nice if you want to change the angle slightly. I think it might loosen it up just a little bit, but okay. And I already have the quick connect on the end of my hose here, so we'll just pull back the collar here and stick this one on. Now let's see how our connection is first off, if we got any leaks. All right, guys, there it is. I have no leaks at the fitting. I actually have a little bit of a leak coming out of the end of my faucet here, right by the handle, just a few leaks. I've never encountered that before. If you guys know how to fix that, put a link in the description or let me know. I would assume this comes apart and there could be something that could be tightened up in there, but yeah, just the tiniest little leak coming out of the top end of the hose bib here. But yeah, no leaks at the fitting, so I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. Should make it easy to get in here because in the winter I constantly am disconnecting my quick connect so the line doesn't freeze, because I use my hose throughout the winter, and it was too hard with that extension to try to get in here and be able to do that underneath. So guys, I was actually able to fix that little bit of leak I saw that I thought was coming out of the end. It was actually coming out of here, this valve. So I just took off this cap, and this plastic guy here was not even completely seated and tightened down all the way. So once I tightened it down with the channel locks, I just stuck them on there lightly and gave it a clockwise turn, and that stopped that leak. Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. Thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your right. I have other content linked for you on the left side. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.